Your conference championship, baby. ACC, I'm about to get that. See where we at with it. Everybody just waiting on me. Tough. 89 to 30. Wow. Tough. Had the two users. Conference championships. Colorado beat UCF. Minnesota beat Arizona. So, I got Michigan. Let's get after it.
Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the third-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The SMU Mustangs offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. It's Jennings. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. Finding space at the 20. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
First and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ponies. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board here.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's Edwards. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. The short completion with the tight end.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind them to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the ground, it's Edwards. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. And plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Warren. Looking for his big tight end. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. Corralling for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And looking for a big play here. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, SMU. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. With the catch, it's Moore. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Looks right for a quick completion. In the clear at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here comes a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep.
He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mustangs offense is on the move now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass, here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Warren. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris.
Hell yeah, I was waiting on that motherfucker.
Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
That was the whole point of me playing this fucking drop defense. So you can throw to that nigga. Oh, time. He burned me for a touchdown trying to get that shit.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. On that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To throw, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Yeah.
Follows the pick with a
Trying
nice
to force
return
that shit.
before
My plan worked all game.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball
Let's take my little lead in the halftime.
from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The sure hands, it's Edwards. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Get that block, you want that block?
Looking for a deep
Fuck,
completion.
man.
Receiver
Fucking pick cost me points.
for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. This one is right through.
And that
should have been 28-14.
Too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down to the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. With the return, it's Smith. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff running right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Give it to the back again. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs are on the move here. Handoff to the right side. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Wideout's now clustered. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk gets SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Warren. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Morris. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh my God.
Completion to the tight end.
What?
Breaking free at the 35.
That's like he was boxing me out on the sideline.
After the play, clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wide
Give me
end.
that.
And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
I'm tired.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down.
I ain't got no block on the jet sweep on jet.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Who don't want to be on 3rd and long?
Mustangs. And the beatdown continues.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now.
Playoffs, baby. First round bye, baby. See what my bracket looking like.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far.
Just throw it out there, man.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Warren. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And the offense will spend a timeout and just 14 seconds left on the clock. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jesus Christ. Yo, I got 70 coaching points. Let's fucking go. I'm about to spend all them bitches. First things first, what the bracket look like. Oh shit. Wow. And I got Dick Greasy. Damn, son. I gotta play the winner of Lil Dave and Ja for the right to play Khalil. And Colorado got the bracket to themselves to go to the championship as far as users go. Just got beat Bama. Tough. Oh shit, first team All-American. Let's go. Second team. I didn't play no freshman for real. Yeah, fucking decorated. You know, won everything. Alright. Playoffs it is, baby.